Oh, hello, my wonderful, beautiful broskies and whatever. I'm gonna do something new today, guys. I'm gonna do episode commentary. Yeah, that's right, everybody. Episode commentary. The Dawn of the Legend, Season 1, Episode 1, commentary. The Dawn of the Legend, Season 1, Episode 1, Dawn of an Era. Now, as you guys can see here, wait, I wonder if you guys can see better if I actually turn the light on. Hopefully you can. Anyways, this entire series, I did not know what the hell I was doing in the beginning. In the beginning, you'll realize season 1, it is all over the damn place. And season 2 is not really all that much better. But whenever it finally gets to season 3, it actually starts, piecing itself together a little bit. Towards the ends of season 2, it actually started doing that, but, season 3 is really where we start to get up and go. So, yes. We have episode 1, where it started it all. Dawn of an Era, where it started it all. And a little something I want you guys to know about. I was so freaking worried about shit going awry that I only put one song in this. And that was... Join Us for a Bite. The only song I put in this was Join Us for a Bite. And the whole reason for that is the whole chase sequence slash, action sequence with Funtime Foxy. Join us for a bite. I freaking love that sequence. Yeah, that entire costume would soon grow to be the character of Jay. As you guys hopefully have finally noticed. And you guys might actually be wondering, what the hell is up with the characters, like, why do they act the way they do? Well, DSM, seeing as I'm DSM and that's the character DSM, is basically supposed to be like how I would act if I was in that situation. And basically, I had the other characters react or act how I believe that they should in certain situations, if, certain things were changed. Like, how certain things are brought about, and, certain things have to be changed and rearranged in order for this not only to all make sense, but for an actual character growth. And now we finally have Alistair, my favorite Has-Been Hotel character. And, well, the entire reason why the series is even the way it is, basically, on a whim, I just decided to make this. I just decided that one day I was gonna make this. That I was tired of making series that I was redoing over and over again. I was tired of it. So, well, I just decided to make this one day. And have it be the basic thing that was going to be on the channel. And, like, there's something about it that the other series didn't have. Moving camera. And on some of the episodes the camera doesn't move, but on some of the episodes the camera does move. See? Moving camera. And, as you can hopefully clearly hear, we got Join Us for a Bite. And, as a clear, moving camera, we move from the desk to underneath my bed. Well, basically, we moved from my desk to in between the spot of my desk and underneath my bed to underneath my bed. And now all the way over there. See? Moving camera. Basically moving camera shots. Though they're not really shots, they're just moving camera. Because it's not really stills. Or whatever camera shots is. I'm just so friggin' excited that I'm actually doing this. You have no idea how excited I was when I actually started doing the freaking series. In general. I was just so freaking happy to actually be doing this. And the entire idea of having characters have freaking relationships, not just that, but having the series mainly not really mainly focused, but have a big part of it be the relationships. And one of those relationships being, myself and the character of Angel Dust. Well, it's just something that popped into my head, and I was like, yes, this is happening. And everything just kindly built up on itself along the way. However long the video is however long or however many I'm going to be able to do in a day. Which, from what I remember, I don't think episode 1 or episode 2, for that matter, ain't that long. It's episode 3 I'm worried about. This shit it contains an entire fucking Pokemon battle. Which is kind of weird because how do you explain the fact that some of the characters in later parts of the series are Pokemon? And, just continuity. Fuck the continuity. The plot holes. It's just freaking Dawn of a Legend. Oh, and this commentary track is going to be, not really track, but commentary in general is just going to be good for stuff that you guys might not have understood for certain reasons. Damn it, I hate it whenever ads interrupt my damn shit. Yeah. This is also whenever I started, cramming down the lore. At episode 1, I just started cramming down the lore. Just, of these characters and their relationships. Just not clearly, not just like romantically, but in the time of friends.
I'm DSM's friend, Sonic. Always equal friends with him. Still am. We keep in contact. Often.
The whole thing about Sonic mentioning that they're friends is basically a little something I want to drop by you guys. In the canonicity of the series, basically at one time, well, whenever DSM was alive, he was friends with Sonic the Hedgehog and friends. And so they were all friends. Via a certain thing that allowed this to happen. Oh, and this part's fucking hilarious. At least to me it is.
Bill says he saw a ghost. Well, shit. Looks like something followed us. Oh, that does not look good.
Am I gonna... Is it the camera? I don't think it's the camera angle. I think something just messed up with the light.
You two following? Are you? I believe so. And Al's right.
Basically, the entire timeline of this is DSM and Sonic and friends are all friends. And... Hold on a sec. Transferring over to episode 2. Tricks and treats. Basically, the entire lore of all this in the beginning, basically, yeah. DSM was friends with Sonic and friends, and, well, something happened, and DSM somehow ended up in hell. And then something else happened, basically causing something terrible to happen in hell. And if any of you are confused on just who's who in this, like who's actually passed out and why they're passed out,
Damn, Angel. Sounds like he had a thing for you. Wouldn't it be ironic if he died?
oh shit.
What the hell? Socks. Uncalled for. This is being depressing. I agree. I have to say that I agree too.
We're gonna get a little bit more into this, with this second episode.
Well, I'm gonna go check up on Amy. Make sure that she doesn't do something stupid.
Yeah, I clearly did not know what I wanted to do in the beginning of the series.
8 hours later.
I was just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stuck. And here we have the Blood Temple theme. I could barely see a damn thing. I love using music for these, like, videos, because the emotion, the atmosphere, just felt so more alive. Felt like it was something lived in. Kind of like how Eiichiro Oda, I think that's how you pronounce it, his name, like his One Piece, like world building. I kind of wanted to do some sort of world building through music. Just like build the world through the music. Not just through the characters, like especially through the characters, but also through the music as well. Like whenever a certain, type of music plays, like this, like Blood Temple, from Sally.exe, Eye of 3, the Eye of 3, you're gonna know what you're gonna feel, This is definitely not the kind of track that plays at a birthday party. Unless you're in fucking hell. But even then, I would say, what? Like, and even the reaction of the characters whenever the lights go out. They are absolutely confused. Confused in different ways, but still confused. And that confusion can create some crazy tension. That's what I was actually going for. To make things intense. Because with tension can actually bring out a lot and, give you a good idea of who your characters are and what their motivations are. Like everything, if not mostly close to everything about the characters. You'll get a good enough idea, not a perfect idea, but a good enough idea on the characters around. And if people were wondering on the EXE, like seeing as now times, like there are so many different EXEs, like who is the EXE this time? Most definitely probably Zen, but as it was often seen in the early days, he was a lot more ruthless and brutal than later on. This is probably just his more brutal days. Just nobody's like saying Zen or Xenophanes. And this is even before, my story version of Xenophanes is like a thing. So it's all mysterious and shit. But it's probably the most likely answer unless I start thinking about something later down the line. And for people who would say that, Zen wouldn't do this, I got to remind you guys that early Xenophanes in the series was not exactly a good guy. He wasn't exactly evil, but he wasn't exactly a good guy.
Funny. I'm telling you, it isn't funny. Stop. Stop it. Man, what the?
And there's also the fact of Huggy Wuggy. I didn't exactly know what I wanted to do with Huggy Wuggy. Like, I knew I wanted to make him a good guy, or at least something close to a good guy. Because of, well, certain things. But I just didn't know how, if he were to fit in this series the way it's turning out. And it to make sense to me. In the way I want it to make sense. It just, I just didn't know how.
Who are you? That's not important right now. Wait, what's the blood? There was someone else. I knew that they wouldn't come quietly, so I had to improvise. Improvise? What's the damn murder scene? Shut up. Hello. You naughty little X. You. I'm here to stop you.
Now, this might get confusing since they called him X, and I have a Lord X character.
Would anyone
Uh,
listen to you?
There's also even bigger confusion, seeing as Lord X is supposed to be inside Sonic.
Was not your Sonic. Don't listen to him.
Then again, guys, in the beginning of this, dude was Proto-Goo before he attacked Sonic.
No, you just.
Which basically gives me two options. Am I going to stay with a theory that he's Zen? Well, this guy. Am I going to stay with that theory? Or I'm going to say that he's Lord X. And have that be the exact moment where that happens. Unless something happens which kind of takes down that theory. Then I'll have to go with the other theory. I'll do either. Either or. Basically means it's really flexible. to me.
I didn't know I had it in me. The hell? You son of a... Punching by exercise. Exercising by punching.
And then there's the whole shit with Gengar.
You punched the demon out of him. Oh, ow. Oh, my stomach. Ow. Oh. Okay, arrivederci. Wait, what the hell? Ow. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Ow. This hurts. Why did you attack everyone inside the body of my boyfriend? Ow. You dummies. I don't speak Pokemon. Yeah. I said I don't speak. The fuck? Get off of me. Stupid perv. Perv? It dropped me. Alistair. Ow, my foot. Wait, where the Vox? What the fuck is going on? Wait, what the hell? Yeah. Pansy? Ass bitch. Yeah. What the fuck was that all about? Yeah. Wait, I think You're saying yeah. Oh. You understand him? It's a device I've been using. It helps you understand fucking Ghost. Yeah. Yes it does. Always come prepared. Okay, that's just fucking weird. Apparently, this guy's a poltergeist. So he's fucking stuck here. Yeah. More specifically, stuck to a specific person. And that person being DSM. How? Yeah. Oh, you're a poltergeist in that way. Yeah. So we just left you out and didn't bring you back into the Pokeball? Yeah. Okay, so where's your fucking Pokeball? Yeah. Wait, what the DSM? You caught a fucking Gengar? And you just Jordan his Gengar? Gengar! All of this bullshit, and it was just that simple? Just, wow. Like, I knew the guy liked freaking ghost types, but this is just, wow. turn, Gengar. Ow. I get it. You were already healed. Just got freaking hypnosis and dream mirrored on. Gengar must have been super confused whenever he couldn't get back in the Pokeball. So it was grounds for damn near killing me? The fuck? This is just, wow, so much more friggin' info. Yeah, info on how weird this shit is. Dude, can you just remember to fucking put your Pokemon back in their Pokeballs? From now on. Jeez, Amy, why you gotta be like that? It's not just me. Oh, and by the way, I have a present to give you. What's that? Hey, Al, that thing? What is it? Wait, what are you doing? Hey, what did you just take from me? What the hell? Hey, is that a music box? Okay, where's the fucking song?
I want to be rich. Wishing for more money?
Technical
What do you think this is about?
difficulties.
No,
Technical
go to the Costco, get a
difficulties.
quote, and you could save $900 with your phone. Look at that, it's ringing.
It feels good to save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
And it begins. Love this song.
Nice. Wonderful. Even nicer. But why? You basically saved me. Twice. Actually, more than twice, now that I think about it. Nicer than I've ever been treated in a long time. Really nice. Really nice.
This was a little bit of foreshadowing that I wanted to do, but I can't even hear them over freaking TLC rocking it out. Woo!
And who did?
Those two I built up so badly. And by that I mean, well, just damn. Zen and Huggy, I built up so much. I'm glad it ended good. I think we're good here. That's a good 30-something minutes. I think we're good. Adasis.